an ice skating rink for, actually no, you know what I'm gonna make? I'm gonna make a polar bear enclosure, and I'm just gonna show you what materials you want to use if you wanted to make a polar bear enclosure, cause there is a lot of ways to do it, but just watch this video and you'll find out. So the items you're gonna need for the building part is you're gonna need packed ice. So go into your inventory and go into nature. You'll see packed ice. Make sure it's the packed ice. You'll need snow, and that's all you're gonna need just now, okay? So this is just gonna be for one little baby polar bear. We're actually gonna have twins. You know what? We're gonna have two baby twin polar bears are gonna be living in this. So you want to mine a big enough space for two babies. So I'm not gonna go too big today just because I'm explaining how I would do it for it. Yeah, you're also gonna want to go into construction, grab a fence. You can pick any color you want. I'm gonna pick nether brick because it's quite cool. And we're just gonna go like this. Mine out all of the inside. Mine out all of this dirt out the way. Okay, so you want to just start placing your nice snow about here. And I would make, just like leave quite a decent space and just leave it like a gap. Don't fill it in with snow. Just keep doing that. Fill the rest of it in with snow though, because polar bears obviously live in cold places. They're gonna need a lot of cold blocks, let's just say. So snow is one of the blocks of the, like, that's basically the habitat of a polar bear, is in very snowy places. So then obviously your big gap you've left, it doesn't need to be that big, depending on about at least a tiny bit. Okay, yeah, ignore that. So then you want to fill your gap in with packed ice. The reason we use packed ice and not ice is because normal ice just melts. Packed ice is special kind of ice in Minecraft, meaning it won't.
Good.
Yes.
Yeah, good.
Okay, so once you've filled it in with ice, you want to go around the edges of your enclosure with the fence. Make sure you leave the front of your enclosure with a hole. Don't play. So I want this to be my entrance, so I'm just gonna leave that as a gap, and I'm not gonna fill that bit in yet. Then, once you've done that, you'll want to go into constructions, and next to fences is fence gates. Now sadly, the only gate that is not here is the nether brick fence, it's nether brick gate. All the other gates are here except that. So we'll take a jungle gate. You just place it in, and it should look like this. Then you just press L2 and it opens and shuts the gate. So yeah, and do not worry, your polar bear cannot open the gate, only you can. So I'm gonna fly over here and I'm gonna place two polar bears. You know what, we're not gonna do a baby, we're just gonna do one polar bear. So this is how big the polar bears are, so you don't want to make your enclosure too big. Also, I forgot to mention, if you take bucket of tropical fish, salmon and cod, which is in items, take all of them except the puffer fish, make a wee hole for the polar bear's food. This is where the polar bear will get his or her food from. So if you want to do a nice block underneath, I would recommend sandstone. So go into construction, find planks, go under planks is smooth stone, then should be sandstone. Click on it, you can have any one of these you want. I recommend the first option, but you know, you can choose whatever one you want. And just start placing like so. So now your polar bear is roaming around with no food. So go 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now we've got a nice pool for our polar bear to get his food from. He fancies it. See, look at his face. So I am actually going to feed him just now. And I'm not sure what fish he eats, so I'm just going to get out all of them. I'm not actually sure what he eats, guys. I'll look into it though, but all I know is that he will want some fish eventually. So then your polar bear is going to be nice and healthy, and he's going to have every nutrition he needs because he's going to have food. He's also going to have a pool. He's going to have water. All we've got to do now is a shelter, and then your polar bear will have a lovely home. So this is his house so far. Now we're going to start making his sheltered area. So I'm going to use chiseled sandstone because this is the chiseled farm. I'm going to use some chiseled sandstone, which have weird little faces on them. So what you want to do is start placing these blocks on the fences. So I'm going to do 7 by 4. Then on the 4, you just start going like this 3 times. Now you've got a lovely shelter, so you can just hop under. And what the last thing he needs, guys, is some lovely light. So we're gonna get sea lantern. We're gonna go around the packed ice with it, just to make it look cool. Cause why not? Maybe he wants some light, cause I would. So now he's got every single thing he's gonna need to survive his life. He's got food, water, bath, shelter, and he's got ice to just. So now Timmy the polar bear is happy and he's safe in his enclosure. So that is how I would personally build polar bear enclosure. Obviously this was just a demonstration, so if you wanted a real polar bear farm, you'd want to make it on a flat world, and I would probably make it up to about here if I were you, like a huge polar bear enclosure. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'm gonna do a new series on my Minecraft world of the basic Minecraft on PS4. So yeah, this is not the first episode, but yeah. So thanks for watching. That is how I would build a polar bear enclosure. So don't forget to subscribe and like the video and share it if you haven't already, and let one of your friends become one of the members of the Chiseled fam. So peace out.